Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show, and I am back again. Hey to all of my subscribers, closet seekers, ladies in blue, and people that will sit there and never not say anything. Is quite alright, people you really don't have to say anything if you don't want to. But can you please at least like and share this video and subscribe right here on YouTube to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so, and feel free right there to email me at any time, people, at Geneva's Closet 22 at gmail.com. And you can also follow me on Facebook right there at Geneva's Closet. Now let's get into the news. Now y'all know that I just did a video today, and everything that I say today is with all due respect. It's with all due respect. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, you all know that I just did a video today. I don't know if you even know that I did a video today. And the video was about when TMZ came out and said that his sister, T.I.'s sister, Precious Harris, had died from, the cocaine and the asthma and the heart problems and things like that. So for me, if you seen that video that I just did, I said I was shocked. I cringed a little bit when I seen it. It was like, oh my God, I don't even know. Should we know this? Should we even be knowing this information? So then I end up finding out that T.I. went on I don't know, what was he at? Was he on Instagram Live? I don't know where he was at. He was on somebody's live, his live, and he was upset. He was up because I figured he would be, because that ain't necessarily some information that you want to know about, and that we all, it was definitely shocking. I was shocked. But then so T.I., he went and he got upset and he said a lot of things. And some of the things that he said was, and I'm reading from Vibe. T.I. took to Instagram to blast the media for its coverage of his sister's death, particularly TMZ. The Grammy Award winning artist and activist recently laid his older sister Precious Harris to rest. The 66-year-old was reportedly taken off life support after falling unconscious at the wheel while driving the rapper's Dodge Avenger. The vehicle veered off the road and hit a telephone pole. However, TMZ reported the Fulton County Medical Examiner found cocaine in Precious' system, setting off a ripple effect of internal complications. It didn't take long for T.I. to get wind of the story and offer an emotional rebuttal. When I first heard about T.I.'s sister passing, I was shocked because I seen her on the, Family Hustle. She seemed like a sweet lady, seemed very sweet. And so, yeah, I was definitely shocked. So, yeah, I figured that when T.I. heard about this, that he would be upset. And this is what he said. Y'all been profiting off of people pain. Y'all are putting information out there that really disrupts their grieving process. But for the most part, what we do is we look the other way. You know why? Because those people are celebrities. Ain't nobody feel sorry for celebrities. They rich. They live the life they want. They live the way that nobody else can live. Why should we feel sorry for them? Yeah, I get that. T.I.'s response to TMZ post calls the outlet to apologize, call their own reporting wrong and inappropriate, and respectfully change the article into an obituary. And I heard that was the first time TMZ has ever took back anything that they said. And this is what TMZ said. They said T.I. posting sister's cause of death was inappropriate and wrong. That's what TMZ said. They said earlier Thursday, which is today, we posted a story about T.I.'s sister Precious Harris and reported the medical examiner's official findings on her cause of death. We were wrong to do it. T.I. and his family are hurt and furious, and they have a point. Precious was a vital member in her community throughout her life. She was a proud member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She mentored children and young women in need over the years. She was an ambassador for Saving Our Daughters, a nonprofit created by parents Curtis and Debbie Benjamin, who lost their child to a brain tumor. In her efforts connected to Saving Our Daughters, she helped girls overcome the many obstacles they faced growing up: bullying, dating abuse, domestic violence, and more. She worked tirelessly over the years with Hosea Feed the Hungry. I hope I'm saying that right. HOSEA, an organization that feeds the homeless and hungry in Atlanta, alongside the daughter of civil rights icon Hosea Williams. Right, because ain't that Portia's family member? She was a supporter and advocate for motherless daughters and the Covenant House. Motherless daughters supported and advocated on behalf of daughters who have lost their mothers by providing emotional support, guidance, and resources. She started the Precious Academy. Oh my gosh, she did a lot. An early education initiative where she provided early education, nurturing, and supporting children and their families. Precious was an active member of Salem Bible Church, where there is a community center in her name to serve people in need in the area where she grew up. She was recently granted a scholarship in her name by VH1, the Precious Chapman Scholarship. Precious worked alongside her brother in Atlanta for more than 10 years on philanthropic and humanitarian initiatives, including the annual Senior Thanksgiving, where they fed more than 7,000 seniors and grandparents raising their grandchildren. She also co-hosted the annual Holiday Caravan, where she supported daycares in need, provided Christmas gifts for Children's Hospital, and served youth in need throughout the Bankhead section of Atlanta. Precious was only involved in T.I. and Tiny's reality show and wasn't in the spotlight as a celebrity. We got this wrong and we regret posting the ME's findings, the medical examiner's findings. So that's what TMZ said, that they were wrong for doing it. And Precious absolutely did a lot. So hearing that she had cocaine in her system obviously, don't sound like a good thing. But they're saying like that she's not a celebrity, but yeah, she's not she's like a reality star celebrity. That's why when she passed away, and TMZ did this article, and a whole lot of other media people and bloggers and everyone else, TMZ said T.I.'s sister Precious Harris asthma attack. This was their first article. Asthma attack triggered accident police report confirms. Now, let me go in my photos, and it says that this posting was this made in February? Let me see. This posting was made, this posting was made today. No, this posting was made, right, I'm trying to see when the original, I gotta revert it back. Sorry, people. Good grief, I don't even see when the posting was made. Didn't she pass away in February? In February, I think she passed away. But anyway, this was the first article that they put out. And, a lot of people did, because we did look at her as a reality star, celebrity with, the family, T.I. being her sister. They had the reality show and things like that. That's why I don't think anyone was shocked, or T.I. and his family was upset when all the media outlets was putting out that she had died from the asthma attack. But so it only makes sense then that TMZ would then report this: the T.I. sister died from cocaine and high blood pressure, says medical examiner, because they had originally posted when she passed away. And based on TMZ, they do this a lot. They post when people originally pass away, the celebrities, and then when they find out from the medical examiners, they post that too. Okay, so we want to see for sure. So I went, because I was thinking in my mind, I'm like, this is not the first time that they have done this. So I guess that all the families need to come back and be upset, and TMZ need to go back and retract a lot of things and apologize for a lot of things they did. And some people that just popped off the top of my mind that was recent. I had remember him. Don't you remember old boy that was the host on Cheetahs? The second guy, because it was the first guy with the glasses, and then it was Clark Gable Jr. So he Junior? Oh, he's a third. Whatever. Clark Gable's grandson found dead in Texas at age 30. Now, this was February. When was this? This was February 22nd, 2019. But then TMZ reported this. Clark Gable's grandson accidentally OD'd on fentanyl and oxycodone. I remember that because I seen that and I was like, oh wow, that's what he died from. And when was that? That was April 12th. So 2 months later, I guess when the medical examiner's report came out and it got the actual reason why he passed away. Because when I seen that, I was like, oh man, that's messed up. Because now you know a little bit more into their life that you hadn't originally known. At first, I just thought he was the guy of the hosting cheaters. Then next thing and then he passed away. It was sad. Then next thing I know, I found out that really behind the scenes, he was popping pills and had some type of drug problem. And okay, so then let's look at another one. Because I was like, wait a minute, there's another one I remember. Then I was like, wait a minute, what's old boy's name? Don't you remember Young and the Restless star, Kristoff St John? Remember, because he just passed away. Y'all remember this? TMZ reported that. And they said Young and the Restless star, Kristoff St John, found dead at 52, treated for depression last week. Because he had just went into the hospital for depression right a week before he passed away. So, of course, TMZ is going to include that. But that's all they knew. They didn't report anything. And this was February 4th of 2019. But then Young and the Restless star Kristoff St John died from heart disease triggered by alcohol abuse. And this was on, what do it say? It says this was March 19th. So a month or something later, when TMZ found out what really happened, what did he really die for, then they posted it. Because that's what you usually do. Now, I know for the family, you don't want that information out there. Of course. Who wants that information out there? So now we know, because at first, we thought that Kristoff St. John was just a handsome, talented, Young and the Restless soap opera star. That's what we thought. Then you end up hearing about him going into a treatment for depression. Then you're like, oh, wow, he got some mental things going on. Of course, our opinions, our thoughts of people start changing. And then all of a sudden we find out he had an alcohol problem. That's part of what he died from. So, yeah, I totally 500% get it. But from a media standpoint, a blogger standpoint, what do you want us to do? I mean, like, that's what TMZ does. And it's not even a point of a black and a white thing at this point, because I wouldn't even want to have been blasted for getting that. I mean, look, I don't know if TMZ dug up the information. I'm pretty sure they did, but that's what they do. But are you okay with them digging up and doing certain things when it's to your benefit? But then when they doing, because they're doing their job, but that may be to your benefit. But now they're still doing their job, but now it's not to your benefit. And then you upset because I heard him saying something about boycotting TMZ. Look, and I ain't got a problem with boycotting something. Hey. But it got to fully make sense. And I just want to know, why was this one not a problem? Should have been pissed about that. Don't be putting her stuff out there about what happened and that, every single thing. She's still in a hospital. Like every day they were reporting stuff. She got in the hospital. She's still in the hospital. She's still in a coma. She's out of the coma. This is what they said. The family, you would have thought that was a lie. Can you stop reporting every single little bitty thing? So I don't know if you can totally, but I get it. Because what does that look like for all the places that she was involved in and she helped to start? Is that going to change people thoughts of her? And hopefully not. Hopefully not. Because everybody is not totally always what they seem like in front of the camera. Everybody is doing something different. Whether they having another drink, they act all sweet in front of the camera, but then behind the camera they snappy. They... Hopefully not, because at the end of the day, she must have been a sweetheart, because it seemed like a lot of people loved her. Her family loved her. Friends loved her. When she passed away, it seemed like everybody, all the T.I.'s friends and everyone had nothing but good things to say about her. Other celebrities was posting about her. They were surprised and shocked because they felt like she was a sweet woman. The fact that she even cared enough to start all those things and all of these organizations to help the grandparents who's taking care of their grandchildren and feed the people and do this and the daycare and abuse people. The fact that she even cared enough shows her heart. That's enough to me and to all of you should show the type of heart that she had. So hopefully, that doesn't change people's thoughts about her. But the fact of the matter is that on a media, whatever standpoint, and, the celebrities have to stop always getting, because it's a point of, don't do any more reality shows, and don't bring any more family member that's sitting in the background that ain't never really been on the camera. Don't bring them to the limelight. Don't add other people to your family into it, because then at a certain point you should have or already have realized it's gonna have to be a choice between your sanity and your privacy or the money. You got to make a choice. You want your sanity and your privacy, then that means that even though you make your money in front of everybody, you're going to have to take a pause, or you're going to have to do things just a tad bit differently. Because there are some celebrities that been out all the time that ain't doing reality shows, and we don't know who they mama, daddy, sister, cousin, brother is. We don't know all of that because they don't show us all of those things, because they done found out a way to still be in front of the camera but do things a little bit different. So you're going to have to figure out, either choose something else to do, your sanity and your privacy, or the money. But that's how I felt about that. I wanted to give my opinion about that because I was a little, whatever when I seen it. But you give me your opinion. Right, because then I heard some people say something too about a HIPAA law. So was that violating the HIPAA? I don't know, because I don't really know how the HIPAA thing works. Because then in that case, TMZ would be violating everybody HIPAAs for sitting up there going inside the medical examiners inside the thing. Is that going inside private medical records, or is that something that medical examiners just let that stuff out? Is that readily available for people to go in there and check and find? I don't know. But all I know is that a lot of these social media people, they do that. You report what you know, and as the story grows and you learn more about it, you add to it. You report those things too. So how do you feel about it? Do you just feel like they shouldn't have reported it? That's what they do. That's what we do. They should have handled it in a different way. They shouldn't have took it back. Should they then go to Kristoff St John family and Gables family and everyone else? Because those are just the two that I, right off the top of my dome, could think of. But you can probably think of other ones that you remember that just passed away. And first TMZ posted that they passed away, and then a little bit later they posted what they passed away from. Whether it was drugs or the alcohol or the mints, or I don't know. But tell me what you think about this thing, people. And again, make sure that you like and share this video right here on YouTube, Geneva's Closet Talk Show. And subscribe. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. And you can also go and chug-a-lug yourself over there on Facebook, people, and follow me at what? At Geneva's Closet. Again, tell me what you think about this. It's definitely cringeworthy. We were definitely shocked and surprised. Were you not shocked and surprised? Did you cringe too? Or was it just me that was like, ew? Like, I don't know if I want to know this. And certain things, sometimes with certain celebrities, you better off not knowing. I would have preferred a lot of celebrities not to know certain things they was doing. Even if it wasn't something like this with a person passed away. One person I could think of is Mary, the sisters. They could have, I would prefer for them not to have done that reality show. Because then it made me start thinking differently of them. Before that, they was Mary. They was all into Jesus and the gospel and the word, and that's all that matters. They was just holy. After that, I felt like, they got problems like everyone else. When it's time to go on stage, I don't know if they really going on stage praising and singing for Jesus, or if they going on that knowing that this is about money, this is about a tour, this is going to be a great deal. They arguing right before they go on. Jada Pickett, she's another one. I would prefer low down dirty shame Jada. Give me a different world Jada. You know what I mean? Oh, just old school Jada. I even take Matrix Jada. But this Jada with the red table talk or whatever it's called, and you volunteering all this extra information, girl, we don't need to know that. I didn't want to know that, So some people just do it to themselves, just volunteer information without anything having to be reported. You reporting it your own self. But anyway, people, tell me what you think. Make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closets. Follow me on Facebook, and I will talk to you later. People, have a fabulous day. Bye.